As we all know, most automakers have started transitioning into the EV world. And even though they might not get to where Tesla is, they're definitely trying to offer a cheaper alternative. So far, most of them have been producing hybrid vehicles, which are vehicles with both an electric part and a gasoline part of the engine. But what about one with a full electric engine? There are some companies that have managed to build fully electric cars, and we all know that the leading one in the industry is Tesla. But apart from that, there are other companies, such as Rivian, which are specializing on electric cars. Honda has decided to join the EV race with the announcement of the 2024 Honda Prologue. This will be the company's first full electric SUV. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we look at the 2024 Honda Prologue, which is set to be Honda's first fully electric SUV. But before we continue, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. And with that, let's find out more about the 2024 Honda Prologue. It's been reported that Honda and Toyota have been behind the curve, mainly because their lineups do not have any electrified vehicles. However, after months of teasing and hinting from Honda, we finally have a glimpse at the Prologue. The Prologue is Honda's brand new electric SUV that is co-developed with General Motors. And finally, it's received a bunch of images. The first Honda EV was the Honda EV Plus, which used nickel metal hydride batteries. After that, the first hybrid vehicle to sell in America was the Honda Insight, and it was even before the Toyota Prius. The Prologue, which is the company's first all-electric SUV, will soon be available. It's expected that sales of this new SUV will begin in North America sometime in 2024. Following the lackluster Clarity Electric, the Honda Prologue will be the company's first significant move in getting into the EV world. However, even though it will not be the same size as the midsize SUVs, it's said that it will sit above the CR-V and next to the Passport in the company's SUV portfolio. After the release of its images, everyone is excited about this electric SUV, as we are yet to see how they did it. Honda claims that the Prologue has a neo-rugged design. Honda's phrase is ideal because it aims to bring nature's aspects to the exterior and interior. Even though the car was co-developed with General Motors, it looks nothing like a Chevrolet Blazer EV or any other zero-emission GM prototype whatsoever. You'll definitely not mistake it for a Chevy at first glance or even a second. The only obvious thing, if you look closely, is the Blazer ties. The overall size and the long wheelbase with small overhangs are good indicators for the Prologue. Not only that, but also the narrow rear quarter windows and the low roof also validate the styling of the Chevy Blazer. There's a unique North Shore pearl color that Honda claims is only offered on the Prologue. Honda says that this color was inspired by the hues of California's Lake Tahoe. You can definitely see that the electric SUV has an eye-catching front fascia and a panoramic top. Honda has made sure that it's spotless and well-balanced. Some people might even say it's modestly attractive. The Prologue will not have difficulty fitting in alongside the Honda Pilot, the CR-V, and the Passport. Honda has given it a rather boxy look. When you compare this one with Honda's internal combustion engine vehicles, the rounded edges and the low profile are definitely visible and are a better improvement. Internal combustion engine vehicles have more aggressive square lines and ferocious maws. Considering this, with the rounded edges and the low profile, you will also agree when we say that this is a clear improvement. With the Honda Prologue, you'll no longer see the recognizable H mark you're used to. Honda has decided to revamp this and swap it for a more stylish front. Now on the rear tailgate, the word Honda is written clearly in a readable and elegant font. The images are the only thing we've seen so far concerning the Prologue. Also, Honda has not released any information regarding the car's price or range, but the company wants to improve its current line of small SUVs, and they plan to do that with this SUV. Given that the Honda Prologue EV was built on GM's Ultium platform, it makes sense that it uses the same engine options as the Chevrolet. And if this is the case, then we already know what to expect from this SUV. We expect it to be the same as that of the Chevy Blazer EV. Therefore, since the Chevy Blazer EV has a range of about 247 to 320 miles and a maximum charging rate of up to 190 kilowatts, we can also assume that the Honda Prologue EV will also be in the same range. GM will be building nearly all upcoming EVs on the Ultium platform, which will most likely lead to development of an Acura model after the Honda Prologue. On the other hand, the Prologue has a wheelbase of about 121.8 inches, which is about 8 inches longer and 5 inches wider than the completely new 2023 Honda CR-V. Honda and GM have also come together to invest in the Cruise, a driverless vehicle technology maker. We can also expect to see a range of inexpensive EVs under $30,000 being developed by the two auto firms. These are expected to enter the market sometime in 2027. As much as there are some clues to the Prologue Chevrolet roots in the interior, Honda has done a great job of ensuring that the cabin has a design that looks recognizable as its own. But what do we mean by this? First off, the dashboard has a very simplified design, and it has none of the flourishes that are mostly seen in the Blazer EV. Not only that, but Chevy's round vents, brightly colored surfaces, and even the titled infotainment display are not present. Instead of all that, Honda's layout somehow looks like that of the Civic compact sedan and the Passport SUV, which have a clutter-free design that is rendered in muted tones. Honda has said that the Prologue will have a wheelbase that is about 8 inches longer than the CR-V. It's also noted that the EV model is approximately 5 inches wider as well. Given these dimensions, we can expect that the Honda Prologue will come with a roomier cabin and some additional cargo space. Right in the middle of the Prologue's dashboard, standing tall and proud, is an 11.3-inch infotainment touchscreen. However, we're not very sure whether the system will run a version of Honda's latest software interface or whether it will switch to a reskinned version of GM's Google-based system. Nonetheless, no matter what approach they'll use, we can expect features such as wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, in-dash navigation, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and even a wireless smartphone charging pad. From the photos that were released, we can see that there's an 11.0-inch digital gauge display that's most likely to be standard across all variants of the Honda Prologue. The photos have also revealed a Bose stereo system with tweeter speakers in the Prologue's A-pillars, but we expect that the least expensive option will be a stereo without a brand name and with fewer speakers. The 2024 Prologue SUV is not Honda's second attempt at an EV after the Clarity sedan failed. So far, it seems to be on the right track, but this time around, as we've seen, the company promised to be competitive, which has been made possible by a joint agreement with General Motors. Some details about this EV SUV are still not precise, such as the powertrain and the driving range, but all we've done is an estimate. In addition, Honda has released some official images that show the Prologue styling and interior appointments, as well as a sense of its overall size. This new SUV is expected to sit somewhere above the Honda CR-V in the Honda lineup, and it has some similar dimensions to the midsize Passport. As we saw earlier, the exterior design is handsomely understated, picturing sports 21-inch wheels, a panoramic sunroof, and even simple LED lighting elements. The inside is also as well designed as the exterior. We can expect that this will be the game changer when it comes to the EV SUV world. What do you think about the 2024 Honda Prologue? Feel free to let us know in the comments section below. Also, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing updates on your favorite cars. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.